KYV News on the Ozarks CW starts with breaking news.
Starting with that breaking news tonight, Springfield police are investigating after finding human remains along the James River. Now, this is video tonight of police, firefighters, paramedics, and a state highway patrol trooper at the tailwater access. The remains were found under a log by the river downstream of the Lake Springfield Dam. Now, while a formal identification will take time, Springfield fire officials believe it's 40-year-old Taylor Stawny, who disappeared more than a month ago. She and her 3 daughters were swept over the Lake Springfield Dam on June 14th. Now, 2 of her daughters died and 1 daughter was rescued and survived. Police, fire, and paramedics have been on scene all evening and will provide you with new details on this developing story as soon as we get them.